Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Welcome back to another episode of my Black Ops 3 Gold Gun Guides. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the most overrated, next to the VMP, the most overrated weapon in Black Ops 3, the M8A7. That is the biggest takeaway from this episode. This gun is incredibly overrated. The best assault rifle, I don't know about you beautiful people, but this is the most inconsistent assault rifle. I don't like the M8A7. It was a chore to get this gameplay. It was a chore to get this gun gold. I did not like it. Now that's not to say it's a bad weapon. I think it is perfectly balanced. I think it fits exactly where it should be. It is viable. However, everybody hyped this weapon up. I was excited. I saved this weapon, I think, for one of my last assault rifles just because I thought it would be such a breeze, but no, it is incredibly inconsistent, and I am completely giving that to Black Ops 3's netcode and lag and whatever. Fundamentally, I think it is very, very good. I think it has a quick burst time. It usually takes 1 to 2 bursts in order to get a kill. However, this is definitely not worth the hype. And this is actually a really good weapon to use a variety of situations. I'm not the biggest fan of the iron sights, which is why you see me using a Varric sight. I actually liked using the Varric sight before it was cool, just so you know. But the suppressor, well, I guess the suppressor in Black Ops 3 is pretty terrible, but long barrel, high caliber, fast mags, extended mags, all of that is good stuff. This is a good gun out of the box. There's not a lot of recoil. It has a plenty good rate of fire. You don't need a grip. You don't need rapid fire. There's just a lot of variety you can have with this weapon. If you want to use a silencer, then sure, go ahead and write your own funeral. You know, it's a good, broad weapon. As far as getting this gun gold, there really wasn't too much of a struggle to it. Headshots I did have to put on high caliber, but luckily the recoil sort of helped with that burst. That last bullet would hit their head and it would be pretty satisfying and pretty easy to get these 100 headshots. For the long shots, I believe I did the Varric and suppressor trick that gave you long shots at a little bit easier of a distance. Bloodthirsties were very easy. This is the assault rifle category. It's easy to get bloodthirsties with the assault rifles. Double kills, it's Black Ops 3, the maps are simplistic. You're always going to run into at least more than one enemy, so that shouldn't be too big of a deal as long as you kind of understand Call of Duty at its core. And getting the 50 kills with 6 attachments and the 50 kills, I believe, with no attachments, again, very simple. However, the iron sights, I cannot stress that enough. I am not the biggest fan of the iron sights. If you are, that's perfectly okay. But that's where I think the most trouble I had getting this gun gold was. The next piece of information is incredibly vital to success with this weapon. Stay away from close quarters. This is a burst weapon. This is not only a burst weapon, but it's a low damage burst weapon. This is going to lose against submachine guns and shotguns every single time. This is a weapon made for distance. This is a weapon made for that medium to long range distance. If you're within that distance, you can get people like butter. That's where your hotspot's going to be. That's where you're going to get the groove going. But if you're trying to rush in with this, if you're in the same room as this person, you're going to have a hard time because the hip fire is bad. The rate of fire for close quarters is bad compared to something like the VMP, even the Weevil. Just stay away from close quarters with this weapon. Trust me, it's going to help you in the end. And I have to reiterate how much I don't understand everybody's likeness to this weapon. I don't get it. It's a fine weapon. I think it's a good, viable weapon. If I'm just kind of goofing about, sure, I'll put on the M8A7. You know, I have a class. It's my tryhard class. I think it can do just as much work as, you know, the KN-44 or the Man of War or the HVK, any one of those weapons. I don't think it stands out in any way, but it gives you a good variety. I think it is properly balanced. And that is going to do us for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more Black Ops 3 Gold Gun Guides, and until the next absolutely beautiful Call of Duty morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, stay beautiful.